Hi, it's Tammy, that signing and cycling gal. So I am on a feedback from Triple H series. I came up with all these topics while I was writing. So I find it funny that I'm sitting here giving all this feedback. I think this is going to get a Triple H label and then whatever after it. But I find this topic funny because I just finished a series on this topic. So, flat tires. Oh my goodness. It was horrible. It was funny. It was sad. So, I know when I go do a group ride, I have extra CO2. I have extra tubes. I have extra things with me. I know I need that stuff with me. So we got 35 miles in. We were almost to the second to last rest stop. And we stopped going up the hill. The pickle juice people had set up a tent and we're sitting where everybody makes their own rest stop because it's a killer hill. And people stop. So pickle juice was set out this year. They had a tent and they were handing out free samples. I thought that was cool. I thought it was nice. So we stopped. We're cooling down. We're stopped under a tree just resting. Our bikes are on the road. Our bikes did not go off the road. So we wait for a few. My friend is okay. And she gets on her bike and she starts to go. And I learned in the first 10 miles, I can't lead. She needs to lead. Because if I'm leading, I lose her. So I'm like, okay, you got to go first. You start. She gets on. She starts pedaling. I'm like, stop. You have a flat tire. Guys, I just changed. And y'all have video proof. I added in, oh my goodness, I added in tire liners to stop this problem. New tubes, everything new. And we get a flat tire. Want to talk about upset? I was upset. Also, we're almost 40 miles in. Okay, my body did not want to change a tire. I didn't want to do it. I got my first one in, got it popped, trying to get my second lever in, can't get it. Some sweet man, oh my goodness. This man was awesome. Former military, has a wife and 3 or 4 daughters, he was saying. He's like, oh, no, I'll stop and help you because no, my wife and daughters are following me on the live track. He's like, no, so if I'm going fast, they're going to complain and yell at me. So no, I'll stop and I'll help. That guy was awesome. He was so sweet. And so he's pulling off, changing everything out for us. I'm happy. I am so happy with this. So this man, he's over here, he's changing everything out. And this car pulls up. And they're like, no, stop. We'll finish. Okay. So the SAG car stops, pumps up the tire, gets us going, and we go to the next rest stop. Oh my goodness. It was so sweet. 2 miles to the next stop. I was so happy to see that stop. And I know my friend was too. They had snow cones. Oh, it was so awesome. It was sweet. It was a nice cold treat. And they had misters up. It was nice. It helped a lot because it is hot at this point. It was noon. It was hot. We had been out for 5 hours. Nah, longer than that really because we were up and eating breakfast at 5:30. So it had been a long morning and we were there. So it was nice to see that. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay. So we stop at the rest stop, and this guy comes cycling up on his bike through all the parked bikes. My bike was standing. It was propped on the curb. This guy thought he was going to just jump the curb and ride onto the grass. Yeah, so he hits my front wheel and my bike falls. And he's like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm like, "Why don't you get off your bike and walk?" So I pick up my bike and I'm looking at it to make sure it's okay. And I look at my wheel, my rear wheel. There is a hole in the tread. You can see the steel in it. And I went and I'm looking. Oh boy, this is a problem. I have a hole in my tread, in my tire. Not fun. Not happy. This is a new bike. It's around 1,000 miles on it. These are new tires. I should not have had any problems with the tires. That means there's something in the road. And after driving home and my friends looking on Facebook and saying, "Hey, this person was complaining about all the flats. Dead tires." There was a lot of complaints this year about it. I'm like, okay, we had everything we needed but an extra tire. I was not happy. So I know my friend is resting, cooling off, and so I go over to the mechanic, for the bike mechanic, and say, "Hey guys, is this safe? Can I finish 12 miles with this tire?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, problem. This is my friend's first ride. She is determined she's going to finish. I can't leave her alone. And they were, "We can't promise that your wheel won't blow." I'm like, "Do you have anything to fix it?" And they're like, "Well, somebody gave me a used tire that I can put on your bike for you." I'm like, "Awesome. How much? How much? I'll pay you." He's like, "Nope, free." I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Nope, free." I'm like, "Really?" "Yeah, free. Yeah, we'll just change it for you. No problem." These men were so sweet. They changed my tire. I don't care that I got a used tire. It lasted. Right now, I'm researching, deciding what I want to put on the bike. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it in for a tune-up later today. So my plan is Labor Day weekend, I am putting my bike in the shop for a tune-up because, well, I've done 1,000 miles on it and it's being used a lot. So it just needs that checkup because of the miles and the use. I want it ready to go again. So I'm researching new tires to put on, trying to decide what I want. But these men were so sweet. They're like, "Nope, somebody gave them to us, so we're just sharing them with people who need them." Later, I read that another person needed a tire and they didn't have any. So my plan is this year, when I get my tires changed out, I'm going to ship them back to the HHH people and say, because someone blessed me, I want to share with others. So that's my plan. I have never seen tread come off of a tire in a circle. It was weird. It was a, whoa, wait a minute. And so I'm like, this is the problem here. Okay. So it's one of those things. But I was happy that they had a tire for me and I could ride with my friend and we could finish the ride together. So it made it nice, and I was so happy that somebody else had decided to be sweet and share with others. So, and that's the best part of the cycling community is we support each other and we help each other. Yes, there are some people out there that aren't the best. But anyway, I'm getting long. So I hope you have an awesome day. Remember to help out others when you can and to ride on and have fun. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you if you've subscribed. If not, please think about subscribing. Please like, share, leave me some feedback. I really do want to hear what you have to say. So have an awesome day, and I'll see you later. Bye.